When setting up your HeySummit event, it's a good idea to go through the menu items in order. So you should have already set up categories and speakers. And now back in event setup, you will have already created hosts. So now we're in talks and I'm ready to add a talk. So I'll give this a title and select the speaker, which I've already set up. And then I'll choose the date and adjust the time based on whichever time zone I selected in event settings. Now I'll choose the talk duration. So this one can be 1 hour long. And now I will select a category that the talk falls under, which I've also already set up. Now, if you leave this at 0, the talk won't be available to watch after it goes live. But I'm going to increase this number to say 3, so my talk will be available to watch 3 days after it goes live. So keep active and click save. So now I can see my talks and I can see how many registrations I've had. And once you've had signups, you can actually click into this to get a detailed list and report on all of your talk attendees. To edit the details I just entered, I would click the 3 dots and select Edit Record. So the date settings, however, they've been moved over to their own section titled Update Date. There's also an option to click Update Content where you can change the talk title and add a description. Now let's get into the most important part, which is actually creating the webinar. So to do that, click into Video Settings. Now you can choose how you'd like the talk to be delivered. So it's either a live session integrated with a webinar platform, a custom stream, for example, on YouTube Live or Vimeo Live, or it's a pre-recorded video where you'll simply upload the video URL, which you might have uploaded to a platform such as YouTube, and then HeySummit will still release this on the set date and time. For this video, I'm going to make it a live talk. So you will have already set up your host in Event Setup, and this is covered in a separate video. So once we attach this host and click Save, you'll see it's creating the live webinar. So with these fully integrated live webinar platforms, HeySummit creates the talk link for you. And when it's finished creating, the webinar link will appear here. So if you head to your webinar provider, you'll also see this webinar has been created for you. And you can go in and customize this if you want. For example, play around with the layout of Remo or prepare a whiteboard. Back in HeySummit, we'll click on Update URL Slug. So you can see HeySummit has auto-generated a talk slug, but you can change this if you want, so long as you haven't shared your talk with your audience yet. Now, to increase the audience interactivity and make your talk a little bit more engaging, you can add media downloads or handouts here, and these will be listed on your talk page for anyone who has registered. So browse to upload, and then you can click Add Another to keep adding files. Don't forget to click Save, and shortly we'll see how these media handouts look to your attendees. Now we have this option for offers and giveaways, which you can add here, or rather than completing this section, speakers can add this themselves via their speaker dashboard. And we have a separate video on the speaker dashboard as well. Note that this is just for giveaways linked to this talk specifically, and is separate to any event giveaways that you might want to add in content and offers and giveaways. So perhaps you've had a sponsor donate a prize that you've used to promote this talk, or your speaker's contributing something to their talk to increase signups. So I'll list my giveaway and make sure to mention the quantity in the giveaway description, as well as down below in the quantity box. Now HeySummit will automatically choose giveaway winners for you and send them an email 24 hours after the talk has taken place with instructions on how to redeem this giveaway. And you can head to email templates to customize this email further. Now, offers are different in the sense that they are sent out to all attendees after the talk has taken place. So you can be creative, but this is usually a discount. So your speaker might have a URL that offers 10% off their latest book, for example. Now down to freebies. So these are available to anyone who enters their email address on the talk page. So if a speaker has a freebie to offer to every attendee, such as an exclusive PDF resource, you can enter the title and description here and the URL where attendees can download the freebie. Now click save and we'll take a look at replays. So since I previously selected for my talk to be available 3 days after it goes live, I want to add some replay details. So if you recorded your live talk, once that talk is complete, your public talk page will look like this. So it says, video is on its way, please check back here later. So you'll want to come to your HeySummit dashboard and upload the replay. So select your video source. For example, I've already uploaded mine via YouTube, and then enter the URL or video ID, which I would source from YouTube's platform. Now I'll check the active box since I'm ready for it to be active, but if you wanted, you could upload the video at any time and just keep this unchecked until you're ready for the replay to go live. Now, if you don't intend to show replays for your talk at all, you should check this box. And then after your talk has taken place, you'll see the talk page looks like this. So it just says, this talk has ended. Don't forget to save any changes. And don't forget that replay feature will only become available on your HeySummit dashboard after your talk has taken place. Now let's head over to advanced settings. So here you can add your external ID or custom ID in case you need one. If you're not sure what this does, it's likely that you don't need to worry about this. Now, if you want to sort the order in which your talks appear on your event site, you can use these VIP markings. So you can mark as VIP or VIPB or featured. So featured talks will appear first on your event site, and then VIP talks will appear second, and then VIPB talks will be listed third, followed by all your remaining talks. Now, if this is a new talk you added after your event was already open for registrations, you can check this box to make sure existing attendees are notified about this talk being added. Now, you'll see this force webinar regeneration checkbox. So this is what you would check if you need HeySummit to attempt a full delete and recreation of the talk, which it's already created on your webinar platform. So save any changes, and remember it's likely that you won't need to worry about many of those advanced settings. Now when we click to preview the talk landing page, we'll see there's a pre and post talk view. So looking on the pre-talk view, we'll see the speaker's graphic, the talk title, and a link to the speaker page. We'll also see the category the talk is attached to, which is a hyperlink, and this would take the public to the category page where they can check out other similar talks. We may also see a promo for a sponsor who we've attached to this category, and we have a separate video on how to set this up as well. Now we link to giveaway prize to this talk, so we can see that being promoted here, and on the right we can see the URL link to the freebie, which anyone can access once they register as an attendee. Down below, we'll also see our talk description. Now this is what we'll see if we go to the post view. So my live talk hasn't taken place yet, so I haven't uploaded a replay video, but once I do, that will appear here. Of course, if you disabled replays back in replay settings, you will see this message. So it will just say the talk has ended. Down below, the page will show any chat and comments that might have taken place during the live session. Remember that comments are only possible if you enable them, and you do that via Event Setup, Settings, Event Basics, and then check Enable Comments on Talks.